Welcome back, my beauty squad. How you been? If you're new, it's your girl Jessica. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down in that corner or in that one, and that you got that bell turned on. That way you get notified for any and every video I upload, and I upload often, y'all. And also, I just started doing lives, so you want to join in all the fun. So today I am doing a collaboration with my girl Renee. Abrahamson. She is amazing. We have come up with this awesome idea because a group of our YouTube family community out here wants to understand a little more about makeup and our routines per se. And so I thought this would be really fun to kind of do a collaboration with another amazing YouTuber, because not only you get to see my routine and why I do my steps, but you get to go and watch hers as well. So it's a win-win, because every skin tone is different. Every person is different. We are not the same. God made us different for a reason, and enjoy it and embrace it. It's amazing. I love being different. I love being unique. And I have got bullied in the past growing up for a lot of different reasons, and now that I'm older and wiser, I understand how to embrace my uniqueness and how to take it. And so, yes, thank you, Jesus. Also, while I'm here, y'all, we are almost at 400. Whoop, whoop. Thank y'all so much for all y'all support and love. It means absolutely everything to me. I would not be here without y'all, of course. So I am going to break my steps down, my routine, and why I use everything. I am going to try to go through this pretty fast. You're more than welcome to speed up anything you like, because this might be a long one, y'all, which I'm well known for my long videos, and I apologize. But I am a chatterbox for sure. Y'all all know that by now. And I love y'all so much. It's just another whole situation. So right now, your base of your face is so important. It's more important than you will ever know. I'm shiny because I have went in and I have cleaned my skin. You do want a fresh, clean face when you are doing your makeup. It means a world of difference. A big difference. Right now, I am going in and I am moisturizing my face. Moisturizer, your first couple steps of your routine means your outcome. It can make and break a good makeup day. If you go in and your face has not been prepped correctly, you're asking for cakiness, you're asking for blotchiness, you're just going to get a whole mess. And it's not going to look the way you want to. So please, ladies and gentlemen out here, for whenever you're doing your makeup, make sure you wash your face really well. You moisturize your face first most, and that way you have a clean surface. The moisturizer seeps into your skin. That's what goes into your pores, and not technically your foundation and everything. What I like to do, I like to go in and I like to use a face spray, which is, well known for a setting spray, but it also can be used for a hydrating spray, throughout the day spray. I love going in first with it, and then I go in last with it as well. I'm trying the Pacifica Rose Water Hydro Mist. It's infused with Abe Thyme and Rose Water. I got this from, which y'all all know, my Busy Beauty store in my PR box. And I wanted to try this out. It smells really good. I'm not too crazy with the rose smell, but it is okay. This one is a bit strong, but as long as it hydrates, I don't care. This primer and this primer are my best two combinations. This one is purple because it is a toner primer. And if you want a tone primer to kind of even out your skin color, just because as you can all see how red some places my face is. Like, I have just got this and it's almost empty, y'all. That's how much I use it. That should say something. So, yes, I've got to re-up on some of that toner primer for sure. And, of course, everybody knows my putty primer. I absolutely love this. I only tend to put this in my T-zone where I have more texture and issues, because this is a pore filling primer. And y'all, if you want the best results out of a pore filling primer, instead of going in and just like rubbing, press your primer in. Take a little bit of more time and just press it into the skin and then smooth it over. It does make a little difference. More than you would know. And if I haven't already said it yet, which I know I did, I'll make sure y'all can go ahead, pause this video right now, go grab you a drink and a snack, because this one might be a long one, y'all. Just because I want to break it down in details, and by all means, y'all know y'all more than welcome to fast forward any parts that you already know. This is mainly for my girl Michelle and my amazing friend Angie. Both of y'all are so awesome to me, and y'all support me throughout all my videos, and I wanted to give back a little something to y'all. And I know both of y'all have said that y'all, there was some makeup that you wasn't quite sure why or what it's for. So this is me giving back to y'all. So this is my foundation. I always put it on the back of my hand. I am going in with my beauty blender, my Blendiful. But you can use a beauty blender, sponge, any type of sponge, dollar sponge. It don't matter what kind of sponge. Or you could also use a brush. This is what a typical foundation brush looks like. It's just flat, like that, and it's easy to pat into your skin. Since I've got my Blendiful, I have been in love with it. So this is what I'm using. This helps my makeup routine go a lot faster in my eyes. So, and I want any kind of speed I can get up on this video right now. I need it. Just so y'all not sitting for hours and hours watching me. Because I am a chatterbox. Y'all, also, I would like to say, God is good. God is very good. My husband was in a wreck today. He on his way to work. And the car itself is messed up. Pretty bad, but well, there's an empty. I think I got some more. The car got messed up pretty bad, but he is okay. So, and that's, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Yeah, that might put us behind a little bit because of our car situation. But I don't care two craps about that car. We'll figure it out. I always do. I'm just glad he was okay. I'm glad the other person was okay. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So now that you've got your foundation laid down, God, y'all, I can't believe I'm out. I got a little bit more in there. I just have to dip out. I want to get every bit of it out. I don't like to waste. You want to go in with your concealer. My foundation that I used was e.l.f. I love this foundation. It's Flawless Finish Foundation. It's like $6. It's not too drying, and it's not too mattified, but it's not too hydrating, you know. And I have combo skin, so it works amazing with my skin. Also, I am using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. And y'all, just to let you know, you do not, absolutely you do not have to go in with a pound of concealer to where you have a big triangle on your eye to get the coverage you need. If that's what you like to do, then by all means you do you. But I have found a little goes a long way, especially with this concealer. It does kind of depend on what concealer you use. And I'm just going in and blending this. I went ahead and put some on my eyeballs, so when I get into my eyeshadow, I don't have to do it again. And you just want to pat that out, blend it out everywhere. Your concealer is for your high points of your face. You want to brighten up under your eye, a little bit on your forehead, down your nose, and I do my chin mainly because my chin gets red. And so I try to take away any discoloration. But that is mainly what your concealer is for. If you have dark circles under your eyes, you might have to go in a little bit more than if you're just trying to brighten up your eye, per se. Like I said, everybody's different. Now, right now, I am going in with my Trustique contour stick. Contour to me is my best friend. This is one of my favorite steps to makeup. And it's because that's when you see the transformation in a makeup. It's because when you contour and you blend it out really good to where you don't have no harsh lines, and you find your low parts of your face to where you need it, because when you're contouring, you're basically want to shadow out the bigger parts. It's all an illusion, y'all. You want to hollow out right here. It makes your face narrower. If you do right here, it brings your chin up because it's darker than your face. So when you go to look at your face, it kind of looks a little bit more put together. And I always go around my lips because it does give the effect of bigger lips. And I'm just making sure everything's blended out really good. Make sure whenever you're blending out your makeup and your foundation and all, go down your neck and your ears. You do not want to be 3 different colors on your face, ears, and neck. All that is one platform. So you want to work with the whole area, not just right here. Now onto the powder. I want to show y'all 2 different ways you can set your under eye or set your face. You can use loose powder, and that's where you hear a lot of people say they're baking their face. This is what they're doing. You just go on with a little bit of powder, and you want to make sure wherever you put that concealer or wherever you want to brighten up your face, this is where you're basically baking. And before you go in, make sure if you have any harsh lines that you pat them down before you lay powder, or it will emphasize those lines to the max. I like to carve out my chin right here on both sides, simply for the fact of when I contour, when I bronze, I like to have it sharpened up right there. So I'm just going to make sure I have enough powder right there. Now, if you do not have loose powder, or you do not want to use loose powder because it's messy, or for whatever reason, you don't have to use loose powder. I'm just taking the excess of that powder and bringing it on my eyelids and setting that concealer down. For me, I find my eyeshadow to work a little better, which it does depend on what eyeshadow you use. Some, if you have a wetter base, it works better, but some better. I found it's easier for me to blend if I set it with powder. This is pressed powder. Y'all, you can use pressed powder just the same as loose powder. Go on with your sponge, brush, whatever, and do the same thing. Just push it into your skin, like so. And if you want to bake, just leave it there for a few minutes. Baking is basically going in and it's using your heat of your face and heating up the foundation and primer and all that and pushing it together as a mattifying thing. Like, it's all science and magical. What it with my e.l.f. palette. God, it looks dirty because of fingerprints. And just take it by Beautiful like that. Just like so. And right there where I went with my contour stick, I'm carving out my cheek area, right up under my cheeks. When you contour, you do not want to go all the way down here. You want to leave where you basically have your smile lines lighter. You don't want to go all the way down. So I start about right here, about mid-eye and back. Because you want to shadow out that. And it gives you the illusion of your face being slimmer than what it is. And I will blend that out, y'all. And also, I do my forehead just because I have a big old forehead. And I just go in and make sure whenever you put it up here or even down here that you go into your hairline. So you don't have a big old difference. It kind of flows together. Your whole illusion of your makeup, you want it to flow together, y'all. Blending will be your best friend through anything of this whole routine. Blend, blend, blend. I like to carve out my chin right there. And then I take the excess and bring it down. Then I go back in and basically hit that jawline. I go right on my jawline. A lot of people like to go under. A lot of people like to go a little bit above it. I go right on my jawline and bring it down. Just like so. Again on this side. And I always bring my contour and bronzing behind my ears. That way it, again, blends together. Give me 1 second. Coffee break. Okay, so now that I got all that done, I want to go in and make sure my underneath my contour is cleaned up. So I'm going to go in with my pressed powder to show y'all exactly what I mean. Push in, carve it out like that. And you don't have to do this step. I like this step because it makes it look more sharp and cleaner. And a lot of people don't like this step. A lot of people don't like how it looks. All of your preference. I like to take a flat brush like this. I got this set. This is a Moda. I got this set for like $20 and it was like 10 of them. Also, the smaller one is really good for contouring your nose. Let me show you real fast before I take off my loose powder. I just dip in one time. Go right down. I go right to my brow and down. Then I do underneath my nose. And then I go back after I did all that and I blend that bad boy out. Also, what I found to work out for me, also, I'm going to be saying also a lot. I take any excess powder I have on my sponge, Blenderful, whatever, and I just pat the top of my nose and the sides right there so it kind of cleans up that contouring. But what I was saying about this brush right here, you can use this one. Also, you can use a fluffy brush. It don't really matter, y'all. This works really good if you have BoxyCharm. You got these brushes. But I take this and I just put a little pressure, not much. And I go over and I kind of brush off my whole face. I know that I only baked under my eyes and right here on my chin line, but I like to make sure that everything is pushed in because I do have texture skin. And then I bring everything down and around town. Okay, so let's do my blush. I'm not a big fan on blush. I'm getting more into it now, but I wasn't. I'm going to dip into both of these just because I like how these two work together. Like this one's really light and this one's a little dark, but together they're like perfect. You want to dip in your cheekbones. If you smile, this right here, the little apples of your cheeks, the apples of your cheeks is what you want, pink or red. And I just swirl like that and then go back. That way it kind of blends into my... No, you don't have to put it in your hair like I do. It's just a force of routine. I always do that even with my contour. Because I always have hair everywhere. So I kind of brush it back. So I always make sure I put the most product right here. And then after I swirl it a little bit, I like to bring it back and just blend it in just like so. After I have no more product on my brush or very little product, I like to go across my nose. Right here, corners of my nose, on my forehead, and on my neck. Just to give that little pinky tone all over my face and it's not just in one place. Now, highlighter. Let's see. Let's go in with my e.l.f. highlighter. This is a really good baked highlighter. My favorite highlighting brush is one of these or one of these. Also, you can use your finger. You don't have to have 1,000 brushes to do makeup. You really don't. With highlighter, I like to start right here and go back because you just want to highlight the high points of your face. Then I bring it up here just a little bit. Just like that. And around. Then I like to go down my nose, tip of my nose, top of my lip, and right here at my chin. You're just highlighting your high points of your face, basically. You don't have to highlight everywhere where I just highlighted. That's just a preference. And all this, at the end of the day, makeup is a preference. It's all what you want to do to your face. There's really no wrong or right way to it. If you sit down and look in a daggone mirror and you like how you look, then go with it, girl. Or guy, or whoever. You don't have to go by no rules when it comes to makeup. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face, being I have all that done. And after I spray my face, I do go back in and what I like to do, before I tell you about that step, I like to take some setting spray and I wet my sponge. I haven't tried the Blenderful wet and I don't want to because I don't want to mess it up. But with that being said, I am doing a video tomorrow on me washing my Blenderful because it's dirty as crap. And I want to see if it's going to tear up. I like to pat my setting spray in because of all my texture. So after I wet my sponge just a little bit, I take it and I push all my product in my face with the sponge. Just that. And I probably just put a little bit too much, but hey, it's okay. There we go. And I like to make sure that dries down. After that dries down, I do go in with a fluffy brush like this. And I swirl it around. And this is just an extra step that if you're going out and you want to make sure your makeup lasts, this is a really pretty cool step I like to use that I just recently started using. And this is only if I'm going to go out and I want to make sure that my makeup is going to stay in place. So basically I'm doing kind of like a second layer. After the setting spray. And I'm just bringing that contour out just a little bit. Being it lightened up a little too much. I like this contour color, the sponsing color, but it is a little light. So this would be something I would not be able to use in the spring and summertime. But it's amazing for right now because I don't want nothing too dark for my complexion. Because it is easy to get carried away with it. And you just want to make sure you blend all that out. Just like so. Now, if you accidentally go in and, per se, see how this side blends in a little bit better than this side? Hold on, let me touch up on my blush. When I went in with that setting spray, it was a little, it took some of that away. You can take any pressed powder, loose powder, whatever. Don't matter. Dip in. Carve out my cheek. And you want to make sure all your excess is off. If you want to take any excess off, any sponge, brush, or whatever, pat the back of your hand. And then pat wherever you have contour and you want to lighten it up. And just push that into your skin. And you're good. Just like so. Now, I'm going back in with my highlighter. Just because that pressed powder kind of settled everything down. And y'all know I love to bling, 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 bling. Now all this is done, y'all. I'm going into the brows. Sorry, this is taking forever. And I'm sorry I'm not looking directly at y'all. I am using my monitor part of the phone with the video as my mirror. So y'all can actually see exactly what I'm doing. It ain't gonna be down here in my mirror. I've got to get a bigger mirror. That is for sure. Just like so. Now, if you have perfect eyebrows, then I'm jealous. You don't have to do this. But being the style back in the day used to be no eyebrows. And I am a natural blonde, reddish tint. My eyebrows don't like to grow no more. I guess I plucked them so much they're just like, I'll refuse it. So now I have to go in and draw them in. And I just like to draw them in, then I take the spoolie and blend all that out. And the one step I always forget to do, y'all, is put brow gel down. But it does make a difference. Especially if you're going out and you want your makeup to last. Brow gel will help you a lot. Especially if you have eyebrows like mine and they need all the love and TLC they can have. Now, as you see, my eyebrows do not look alike. I can never get my eyebrows to look alike. And you know what? I just gave up because they're not sisters. They're sisters. They're not twins. It's okay for them not to look alike. Y'all, look what palette I'm playing in today. My new Morphe palette. Thank you, Busy Beauty Store. Girl, I can't wait to order some stuff from you. Coming soon. Okay, so the one thing I can say that I absolutely don't like, about Morphe palettes, and I have seen reviews on it, is how they don't have the freaking name on the palette. Hold on, y'all. I got the black shade. I'm okay that they don't have a mirror. That's fine by me. I usually sit down right here and do my makeup anyways. My hand gets tired after holding a palette up to try to use a mirror, so it's okay. For the price range, because I know Morphe is pretty affordable, then I'll take it without a mirror, you know? Especially as long as I get the pigment in all these shades, because these shades are beautiful. But that's the only thing I can say I don't like about this is you have to have the paper to know the names of them. But I mean, I keep my box and my paper and stuff anyway, so it's okay. It's just a pain in the booty to try to tell somebody what shades you're using. It wouldn't be such a pain in the butt if you're just doing your makeup just to be doing it. But if you're doing a tutorial, a review, or whatever, you want to be able to explain better. And that's where it comes in at. So, with your eyes, you want to go in with a transition shade. And what I'm going to do is, I will put this thing right there so I can kind of see it if I need to. A transition shade you want to go in as your lightest, well, not lightest, but like your skin tone shade. So I'm going to dip into this bad boy right here, and that would be Go Nude. And you want to lay that bad boy right on your lid and just bring it around. Oh, yes, I'm loving it. Okay, so let me add a little more. I know I have a couple of challenges coming up, but leave down in the comments below. I'm going to go in with Vixen. It's that little brown shade right there. To start darkening up my look. I'm going to take a more precise blending brush. I know I got a couple of challenges coming up, but other than that, let me know in the comments below what kind of videos y'all want to see. Do y'all want to see me shop my stash? Y'all want to see a glam look with lashes and all and cut crease? Y'all want to see me try to do a wing? like sit here and practice doing wings with y'all. Now I'm just taking that Vixen color, which is that brown, and I'm focusing on my outer lid. And this, you want to go into a V. It's like this, and then up and over. But y'all let me know what kind of content would y'all like. I have some new family members up in here, and I would love to know what would y'all like to see. I love doing tutorials. I love doing reviews. I love doing hauls. I love unboxing. Also, y'all, just a sneak peek. I have a amazing box on its way to me. I was talking to somebody last night, and I'm not going to give too much details until I get it, just because I want it to be a surprise for y'all. But I had an awesome opportunity last night to be able to work with another individual. It's kind of like a one-woman business as well. And so, yes, I have a new item coming to us, and I get to do a review, and I am so stoked. And plus, y'all, I get a code. So your girl's gonna have a code for y'all to save you some money as well. So y'all be looking out for that. That should be here next week as too. Now I'm gonna go in with a more blending brush, and under that Vixen is in the zone. I'm loving these colors, y'all. This one right here is more darker. No, better yet, I'm going beside that, and I'm using, it's like a red brown. Yes. I just want to do a very simple look, just because I know this video is going to be like 45 minutes long, and I'm trying to hurry up. And I know I said that I'm going to try to get faster with my videos, but this one would not count. Y'all cannot hold this one against me, because this is a very, very detailed video. And I do not want to rush through and skip a step, because that might be the step that you need. And I'm just going back in with that lighter brown and blending out the top of that. Better yet, I'm going to go in with, yeah, it's like an orangish brown, and I'm going to blend the top of that part. Sorry if you hear my youngins in the back. Y'all know it's the weekend. But yes, Mr. Mario is home today because we've got to check out the vehicle. He was able to bring it home, so that's a good thing, thank goodness. But it was acting a little funny, so we've got to make sure everything's good with it before he gets out there stranded. Like I said, y'all, God is good. God is very good. I'm going in with that darkest shade that I used on my outer V, that reddish brown, and just going right up under my lid, my waterline, under my eye. And with that, it brings the look together. Now with that kind of brush, you want to go in with a very tiny brush, detailed, more precise. But you don't want it everywhere. Let me show y'all another brush that's really good. Now this, you see how it's a little fluffy right here, but it's still precise. This is good to blend that out. And what I mean by that is here's the perfect one right here. I'm about to show you. Now that I go in with that darkest color under my eye, I always like to make sure they connect. So you'll see me flick it out like that at the end. And if you just get a little bit right there, you can easily clean that up. Now, with this one right here, I'm going in with that light tan color and a little bit of brown. Very little bit of brown. See right there? And I'm just going right up under that lid, right where that shade is, and basically blending that bad boy out. You don't want to go too far down because then it starts making you look like you have dark circles under your eyes. Especially if you play with oranges and browns and stuff. But I'm just right over that red shade, burgundy shade. And you want to blend it out so it looks more airbrushed. Now to pack a color on, you want to use a flat brush. I'm going to do this 2 different ways. Y'all know it won't be a film without me dropping something, right? And if you have to go back in and blend out your eyeshadow to your preference or whatever you may be, y'all know I'm OCD. I always take my transition shade brush because I don't want to get like all my brushes dirty. And I don't put no more product on it. And that's what I blend my top with. But this brush right here is very precise, very dense, beautiful for a shimmer shade. I am going to go in with this color right here. That's what that bad boy looks like. Or let's look at this one too. Let's swatch them. Basically same thing. One's got like a pink tone. So I'm going to go in with that yellow, like the yellowish color. If you do your brush, take your setting spray, spray your brush, pat it off a little bit, and dip into it, then apply it right on your lid. Just like so. And this way you get a slight shimmer color. Still very pretty. Some shades work better that way, some shades don't. Me, myself, I love using my finger. Look at that pigment. Watch. Yes. I love to be blinding, y'all. Y'all know that I am extra. Okay, this is with one application. I'm going to use my other finger. The only thing I don't like about my finger is because I do have hooded eyes. It tends to go up just a little bit. But it's okay because all you gotta do is to clean that up. First of all, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend out that line right there. You wanna pat it out. And then I go up above my lid. And wherever I don't want that shimmer to be, I just run across it real fast. Okay, so now that I got the shimmer on, I want to highlight my brow. And what I'm going to do is use a little defined fluffy brush, if I can find one. I know y'all probably hear my husband's game in the background, and he's in the living room. That's how loud it is. I'm going to use this right here. I'm using that whitish shimmer shade in the palette. And just bring it up right up under my brow. Now, if you want this to be blinding as well, you're more than welcome to use your finger. Spray your brush. I like to see how it looks first with a dry brush, because some shades do work good, and this is with a dry brush, y'all. So y'all see that? That's blinded with a dry brush. Now you're more than welcome. You can use these shimmer shades out of any palette and use them as a highlighter. Just take it and dab it on like that. You don't have to have a highlighter. You could use the browns out of this palette and you can use it as to contour. Like, you can multi-use any palette that you have. I can literally, this would be one of the palettes, would be my very, if I was going anywhere, this would be a palette I would take, just because of the browns, the shimmers, the neutrals, and the pop of color, because I could do my whole face with this palette. I could take that brown and contour. I could take that highlighter and highlight. Like, I could do my whole face with this. I could probably take that transition shade and brighten up under my eyes if I wanted to. Hey, that sounds like a good challenge, y'all. Would y'all like me to do a full face using this palette? Okay, now eyeliner and mascara, because we're almost at, I don't know. God, I know y'all hate seeing me this long. I know y'all love me, but dang. You probably like, girl, shut up and get off my YouTube. But y'all, I really want to learn how to do a wing liner. So bad. So if y'all would like to see that process, I'm not saying it's going to be a good process or an easy one, I'm more than welcome to film it while I try. Of course, not in this one, because this one is just going over what I do now. How I do everything now. And yes, I know I'm not supposed to be picking up my eyeballs. I've always done it this way, and I hate that I started doing it this way, because now I have a hard time doing it the right way. But like I said, I'm not no artist. Your girl is using a different mascara today from Busy Beauty store. I am trying this Flower. It's Twist, Length, Curl, and Volumize. And I think this is the coolest crap ever. Look. Do y'all see that? That is so neat. So I'm going in with a wand full length. Then I'm going to turn it just a little bit. And y'all, I actually bought my eyelash curler out here. I still didn't use it. Just like that. This is a really good mascara so far. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you, Stephanie. And y'all, I know Flower is a very affordable brand. It is a drugstore brand. So if this works out really good, hey, a win-win for me, because I can run out and grab it without breaking my bank. Because that 5 Cosmetics mascara is like $20. And I just think that's crazy. Okay, I'm going to go in with, there's my Kat Von D eyeliner. My NYX, I'm trying to see what shade this is. Sienna lip liner that Miss Stephanie had gave me, not this time, but last time she gave me a box. I want to start using a lot of different products that I have and mixing them up and trying new things, because you never know what you like until you try it. You can't sit here and say, oh, that shade is ugly, if you've never put it on your face. Going in with this color right here. Now, y'all, most of the time when I use my nude lip liners, I will take it and I will go down my lip right here. And for me, it makes my lip look a little bigger. It might be just in my head. I don't know. I have a bruise right there. And it hurts. I hit myself with a door yesterday trying to go holler at some youngins. It really hurts. Okay, so this concludes my full face how to, why, and what products I'm using. Sorry for it being 15 minutes long. Like I said, I knew it was going to be a long video because I went into detail about everything. And so, yeah. This is what happens. With that being said, y'all, I do not want to keep it on any longer. I hope this helps somebody, anybody, hopefully. I really enjoy this eye look with my Morphe palette. Like, I'm obsessed now. So, yes, I'm going to have to go grab me some more Morphe products. With that being said, every one of y'all, thank y'all so much for your support. It means the world to me. More than I could sit here and ever describe. Also, for all my new YouTube family members, please make sure you go enter into the 300 subscriber giveaway. That will end Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm thinking Tuesday. I have to go back and watch it. I kind of forget what I say half the time. So I don't want to quote myself on this one and then sound like a liar. So I'm going to go back and watch it and then make sure that y'all know in my next video. Thank you, Renee, for collabing on me. I had so much fun doing this. I hope it don't take all night to upload. Literally yesterday, I uploaded my video and it took until the morning before it got uploaded. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I can't say I'm more meal quit that because you're in the next room, but you know I love you and thank you for your support, and I'm so glad nothing happened to you today. And y'all, thank y'all. Every one of y'all are in our prayers every single day, every single night. I wouldn't be here without y'all. Can't wait to reach 400, but I do believe after 500, I'm going to slow down on my giveaways. I'll probably do flash giveaways, but slow down. And then whenever I reach 1,000, make it epic. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Do y'all like these little small giveaways every milestone? Or do y'all want me to wait and put off and have big giveaways? Let me know that down there in the comments below. What is your preference? And again, thank you for being here. Thank y'all for enjoying my content. Thank y'all for the kind words y'all give me. Please stay tuned. I have a beauty box coming on board, and buddy, she is new and you don't want to miss my review. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Anyways, being said, love y'all. Thank y'all for being here again. Yeah, beware of your lipstick. To the next video, I shall see y'all again. Remember, tomorrow I'm going live at 8 p.m. Central. I'm not sure yet what time. But just stay on the lookout for that. Please, I would love for every one of y'all to join my live. So we cut up. I was going to play with some of the goodies that I got in my box. So y'all don't want to miss that. Till the next one.